Hello and welcome to the West edition of the Property Show. I am Chanakya Bhatia. We are here to call out and get you smart deals in your budget and answer all your property related queries. Naimunisa Khan, Head Research and Consultancy South, Lysis Forest, joins me on the show. Welcome, Naimunisa. So let's begin the show with the headlines. Strategic property markets in Thane to be covered for homes in a crore plus budget. We will talk about the prime residential destinations of Mumbai. Properties from locally reputed developers in Kharghar. Also a ground report on why Baikhala in South Mumbai gaining in prominence among the developers. We will also find a home for every budget in best property locations of Pune. And also tell you about where you can get homes in a pocket-friendly budget of 30 lakhs in Nagpur. Let's start taking your queries. We have Saurabh Upadhyay joining us on the phone line. Yes, Mr. Upadhyay, go ahead with your query.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for taking my query, and I appreciate your program, which is very informative, and I am a regular viewer.
Thank you so much for the input.
My query is, I am looking for a 3 BHK ready-to-move-in flat at Godwardhan Road.
Okay.
And in fact, I have shortlisted 3 projects. Okay. One is the Lodha Splendora, second is the Acme Ozone, and third is in the Hiranandani estate.
Okay. Okay, sir. But in your email, you have not mentioned any of the projects which you have shortlisted, but we will still help you find the best property. Naimunisa, what do you think in this budget? 1.5 crore is the budget. Godbandha Road he is looking at. Which project are you recommending?
See, I think in terms of location and the budget 1.5 crores, I think he's chosen an excellent location. In fact, Godbandha Road is not what it used to be like a long time back. I remember, in fact, as a kid, we used to go to Suraj Water Park for picnic and there used to be hardly anything around. But in the last few years, there's been tremendous growth in this location. When it comes to like malls, hospitals, international level schools, and then with Hiranandani estate coming in, and even there were a few IT parks like the G-Corp IT Park and the MBC Infotech Park that has recently come in the past. And it is developing in residential, commercial, and every sector possible. So I think location-wise, it's an excellent location. We give him a go-ahead. In terms of data points also, if you see, the average price of the location is around 9,500 rupees per square foot, and the weighted average price appreciation, that the annual appreciation that this area has seen is around 2.5%, which is decent at the price at which the area is offering, because it's an end user driven market. And like you also mentioned, Mr. Saurabh, that you've already selected few projects, and Chanakya has mentioned we'll definitely revert back to you for the other 2 projects of Acme and other one that you have shortlisted. We'll research into it. But Lodha Splendora also makes it to the list that we have actually shortlisted for you. It's a good project, very close to the Paus Mata Mandir bus stop. And if it is on the Godbandha Road, priced at 7,500, which is lower than the weighted average price of the location, and it is also nearing completion. So I think this is also one of the top recommendation by us and also your choice. So I think we are definitely giving you a go ahead for your Lodha Splendora choice. Apart from that, we have added 2 more to your list, which is Havare Dahlia by Havare Engineers. This project is also nearing completion. It is very close to the Vedant Hospital and the Arya Cambridge International School. This is more towards the Hiranandani estate on the other side of the Godbandha Road. And the third project that we have selected is Pride Palms. This is by Gala Group, and this is very close to the Eastern Express Highway. So your connectivity to Eastern Express increases because this project is bang on the Kolshet Road. So I think yes, you should definitely consider this project also. And even in terms of completion, I think the completion date is also very decent. It is an advanced stage of construction. So yes, I think you should definitely look at these 2, and we will revert back to you with the other 2 projects that you have shortlisted.
Perfect. So the location which you have chosen is good, and the budget is also enough to buy a property in this area. Lodha Splendora is the first recommendation from our side. It's by Lodha Group. Price here is around 7,500 rupees per square foot. It is nearing completion, so soon the keys will be handed over to the residents. It is just 12 kilometers away from Thane railway station, and it's just 180 meters away from Paus Matra Mandir bus station on Godbandha Road. And the amenities in this project include like gym, auditorium, library, party hall, crèche, games room, garden, etc. Moving on, Haware Dahliya is the second project from our side, recommendation from our side. Haware Engineers and Builders are the developers, and it's in Thane West. 7,777 rupees per square foot is the rate which is going on in this area. It is also away just 12.5 kilometers from the Thane railway station and 5 kilometers away from our mall. And the third recommendation from our side is Pride Palms by Gala Group. And here you can get a 3 BHK unit, 1397 square feet size. 354 units are getting made in this project. 2017 is the completion year, and it is a 5.5 acre project, and the construction is at different stages, and Tower A is nearly completing. So the amenities also in this project include 1 acre of jogging track, clubhouse with all standard amenities. Next is an email from Prabhas Mane. He is looking for a small 2 BHK unit along western suburbs. His budget is around 1.8 crore rupees, and he wants a ready to move in option and wants the flat close to Andheri area. So which location are we choosing for him, and what are the options?
1.8 crore budget is definitely a very good budget for Andheri. In fact, in Andheri East, he'll definitely get a lot of options in the budget of 1.3 to 1.4 crore itself. So I don't think you have to go up till 1.8 if you're looking at Andheri as a location. There are a lot of projects that have come up along the entire stretch of metro line, Sakinaka, Chakala. See, Andheri actually is developing now. Andheri East is developing as a residential market also, because there are a lot of economic opportunities in terms of employment opportunities. A lot of offices are shifting to Andheri East. The metro connectivity is also another cap to its feather. And even the proximity to Powai is also another advantage, because for your hangout and the restaurants, and it's a popular hangout space. So it's growing as a residential location, and also the price, weighted average price out here is very decent for the kind of opportunities that are available in this market. The average price of this location is 15,000 rupees per square foot, whereas if you look at the inventory overhang, it is also 33 months, which is almost the average inventory overhang of the entire Mumbai city. The Andheri East micro market has seen 5.3% appreciation in the last 2-3 years. 5.3 appreciation at 15,000 is a very decent appreciation for Mumbai market. So I think you should definitely look into this micro market for your investment, and also if you're looking for end use, it is a brilliant location to be in. Coming to the projects that we listed down for you, there is Dipti Sweena by Dipti Group. This is very close to the Western Express Highway. Then there is Gundecha Montego by Gundecha Developers. In fact, this project is at walkable distance from Sakinaka metro station. It's around the Sakinaka area. And the overall cost of flat of this project might be less from the previous one, because the sizes are very compact, and even the price point is pretty reasonable in this project. Then the last alternative that we have suggested is Prakash Paramount. This is by Prakash Group, and here also the price point is quite reasonable. In fact, the flats are also very compact, so the overall ticket size will come down drastically for you. And in fact, even this project is very close to the Sakinaka metro station, and also to the Lok Vidya Mandirai schools. You can literally walk to the metro station, get connected to Ghatkopar, Andheri. Even the Western Express Highway is very close. So I think we are definitely giving you a go ahead. In fact, all these three projects, like you wanted, are ready to move in.
Okay, so ready to move in options you have. Andheri East is a well connected area, as Maimunisa was mentioning. Dipti Sweena is the project by Dipti Group, which you can look into. 15,000 rupees per square foot here is the rate, and 2 BHK, approximately 1,000 square feet size flat you can take. And it's a 1 acre project. It's just 1.4 kilometers away from the Western Express Highway and 4 kilometers away from the International Airport. And the Andheri railway station is just 3.5 kilometers away from the project. And amenities include cafeteria, food court, unique bar, lounge, and cycling and jogging track. And the next project recommendation from our side is Gundecha Montego by Gundecha Developers. Same micro market, 11,273 rupees per square foot is the rate which is going on. It's a ready to move in project, 2 BHK, 1100 square feet size flat you can get, and it is just 1.5 kilometers away from the International Airport and walkable distance to Sakinaka metro station, and it has all the basic amenities in place. Next and the last recommendation in your budget is Prakash Paramount by Prakash Group, Andheri East. 11,500 rupees per square foot is the rate. 2 BHK, you can get a 920 square feet flat size, and the project consists of 3 towers, 9 stories each, and it is just 0.4 kilometers away from the D'Souza Nagar bus stop and 3.5 kilometers from the international airport, and it has all the basic amenities in place. Next we have Anand Abhale joining us on the phone line. Yes, Mr. Anand, go ahead with your query.
Sir, actually, I'm calling from Pune, and I'm looking forward to buy 2 BHK property in Pune itself in the locality called Talegaon, Dabade.
Okay.
My price range is around 40 to 45 lakh. And simultaneously around with the projects also, I want to know the future prospects that what will be the return value on the project where I invest. Okay. So just help in that, sir.
Okay. We'll surely help you on that. Naimunisa, Mr. Anand wants to know, he wants basically good returns in future. So the purpose is for investment, and 40 to 45 lakhs. He has chosen a micro market. What do you think about it, and what are the project recommendations?
See, in terms of budget, I think Talegaon is a decent market in that budget. It's mainly growing as affordable and mid-segment market. In fact, if you go towards Talegaon, certainly that is a better market than the Dabade area. So I think, and there is a lot of supply also, so you will get a lot of options in the Talegaon market. In terms of connectivity also, if you see the Talegaon railway station and the old Mumbai-Pune Express highway are in close proximity. The Dehu road is also in close proximity. And in terms of futurist infrastructure, which we feel may be the turning point of this micro market because the connectivity might improve. There's a 13-kilometer bypass which is planned between Talegaon, Dabade and Chakan, which will pass through MIDC, and once this connectivity is improved, I think then the prices of this area might see some impact on the positive side. Currently, if you see, the average price of this location is 3,200 rupees per square foot, and the available units is around 4,100. The inventory overhang is slightly high, it's around 32 months, which if you directly reflect the annualized returns that this micro market has, which is around 3.4%. Annualized returns in the last 2-3 years, and we feel that currently in the affordable segment, yes, this market is booming, but in terms of price appreciation, you should look at least a 5-year horizon if you want a decent price appreciation in this area or a fruitful return on your investment. So consider this to be a little long-term investment, and you'll get a good price appreciation then. The 3 projects that we have selected for you are Colina by Barucha Sons. This is a ready-to-move-in option, and it fits well in your budget. Its proximity to the Mumbai-Pune highway is also very good. In fact, in this project, I think a 3 BHK size is 1335. So if you stretch your budget a little bit, you might even be able to buy a 3 BHK of a compact size. Then there is another option by DSK Sadafuli by DSK Group. Here you have multiple sizes of 2 BHKs, and the weighted average price is also almost the same as fitting your budget. So you can definitely look into this. And then there is West Wind by Krishna Developers. Here the size is very compact. So this ticket size, in terms of ticket size, this will be a very good option if you're looking at investment, because you'll be able to get like if you're not living and you're giving on rent, mostly the rent will remain the same for all the 2 BHKs, but the ticket size might be low. And in fact, all these projects we've seen that they are in the advanced stages of construction, and they might be ready to move in another 2-3 months. So you don't have to worry about the construction pace or wait long for getting possession. So yes, I think this is their suggestion.
Okay, quickly summing up all the 3 recommendations, Colina by Barucha and Sons, you can take a look. At this project, 3,350 rupees per square foot is the rate, and a 2.5 BHK you can get it around 1,100 square feet size apartment. It has 2 wings, 10 floors each, and it is just 2.3 kilometers away from the Talegaon railway station. And as Naimunisa said, the construction is at advanced stage, and soon the possession will be handed over. And it has all the basic amenities in place. Next is DSK Sadapulli by DSK Group. 3,770 rupees per square foot is the rate. 2 BHK, approx 1,000 square feet size flat you can buy here. A 3 wings project, 12 story each, and it is just 3.6 kilometers away from the Talegaon railway station and approximately 6 kilometers away from the old Mumbai-Pune highway. So connectivity is not an issue here, and it has amenities like gymnasium, landscape garden, meditation area, etc. Last recommendation in your budget, West Wind by Krishna Developers. 3,600 rupees per square foot is the rate. A 2 BHK 1,000 square feet unit you can buy in this project. It is just 1 kilometer away from Thane railway station and 11 kilometers away from the Talegaon railway station. And as Naimunisa mentioned, it is at the advanced stage and soon the possession will be handed over. Naval Kishore Gupta has sent his query via email. He has shortlisted 2 properties in Kharghar. One is Sai Solitaire by Paradise Group and other one is Vishwa Hans by Vishwa Green Realtors. His budget is between 1.34 to 1.45 CR. And he wants to know plenty of things, though. He wants to know about the current market rate in Kharghar, Navi Mumbai, and the different charges applicable in buying a ready-to-move-in flat. And he is also saying that he is inclined towards Vishwa Hans project more. So, what do you suggest, Naimunisa? Which project should he go for, and what do you think about the area?
See, I think the weighted average price of Kharghar market is around 8,500 rupees per square foot. So if he's looking at these 2 projects, I think they are more or less around the same average price point. In fact, Vishwa Hans, I think, which is his favorite, is at a lower price point than the market. But I think it's not a completed project. Like Sai Solitaire is a ready to move in project, whereas Vishwa Hans that he's suggested, they're both in the same locality, but the price difference is mainly because of the stage of construction that is there in the project. Vishwa Hans, if you see, as a developer, he's a relatively new entry. He's not actually completed any project till now, but there are 4 projects going on under him. 3 of them are residential, 1 is commercial, and I think for this particular project the construction pace is pretty good, and we can see the visibility that the possession may be completed as promised by the developer. So I think if you want to go for Vishwa Hans, I think you can go for Vishwa Hans. The size out here that we've figured from a developer is 1794 square foot for your choice of apartment, and I think the overall cost of flat will be more or less similar to Sai Solitaire, because although the Sai Solitaire is at 8,500 and this one is at 8,100, but the ticket size out here is the same because of the larger apartment size that you will get in Vishwa Hans. I think in terms of location also, Kharghar is an established market. In fact, both these projects are more towards the Talegaon jail road, and it is on the other side of Central Park. So Talegaon railway station becomes very close, in close proximity to your projects compared to the Kharghar railway station. So I think in terms of connectivity also you are well maintained, and in terms of I think the social establishment also, this is a very good area. There are many other projects in the micro market like Arihant, Mahavir, Patel. So it's a growing micro market. The kind of appreciation that Kharghar has received in the last 2 years, it has been around 5.2% over the last 3 years, which is very decent at the price point that it is offering, that is 8,500 rupees per square foot. I think we will definitely give you a go ahead for both the projects and add one more project to your list, which is Oval by B Chopra Homes. And even out here they have multiple choices in 3 BHKs, so you can choose a compact 3 BHK or a lavish 3 BHK depending on your budget.
Okay, so as Naimunisa suggested, your shortlisted projects gets a go ahead from our side. One is a ready to move in option, other is in the final stage of construction. But we are giving you another project to consider if you want to. Oval by B Chopra Homes in Kharghar, 8,500 rupees per square foot is the rate. So it is falling in your budget only. It is just 5 kilometers away from the proposed international airport, and DY Stadium is just 3.3 kilometers away, and it has a mall also in close vicinity, and it's a ready to move in project and has all the basic amenities in place. Moving ahead, Baikhala in South Mumbai is abuzz with real estate activity in recent times. This is because many big ticket developers are launching their luxury projects in this region. What makes this region so attractive? Ashwini Priyolkar finds out.
Baikhala Bhaikala is slowly emerging as a tawny suburb in South Mumbai and is on the radar of many big-ticket developers. Just like its neighbor Lower Parel, Bhaikala is also home to old mill lands that are making way for real estate development. And making their presence felt are Godrej Properties, Peninsula Land, Marathon and Adani Realty, with all of them having launched their luxury projects.
Bhaikala is a very strategic location, and what's happening is it's almost part of a South Mumbai. And with urban renewal happening, you will see a lot of projects from Bhaikala will almost connect to the South Mumbai. Bhaikala is a new face of South Mumbai.
So why is Bhaikala gaining prominence among developers and property buyers? Here are 5 reasons. Bhaikala enjoys the advantage of strategic location. It is equidistant from both BKC and Nariman Point, which are prime business districts, hence making it quite suitable for office goers. It has excellent connectivity to South Mumbai via JJ flyover, and upcoming Trans Harbour Link Road will ensure that the region is well connected to Navi Mumbai as well. Being in proximity to Lower Parel, Bhaikala enjoys all the social infrastructure of that region. Upcoming monorail phase 2 is further set to boost the connectivity of the region. Average price in Bhaikala is little over 22,000 rupees per square foot, much cheaper than its neighbour Lower Parel, where the rates are at an average of over 34,000 rupees per square foot. Experts believe that the time is ripe for Bhaikala's makeover.
On the central side of it, it did not have the character of a sea face neighbors like Mahalakshmi or Worli. But now it's time for Bhaikala to reinvent itself into a modern residential district. Some of the mills are already under redevelopment, and some more plots may open up in future.
Still a congested suburb, Bhaikala has the potential of becoming new Lower Parel in next 4 to 5 years with posh high-rises. But the key will be the timely upgradation of existing infrastructure. In Mumbai, with camera person Santosh Jagtap, Ashwini Priyorkar, NDTV.
CMD of Hiranandani Group talks about India's first designated international financial service centre to be inaugurated in Gandhinagar in coming days, and few more top of the chart housing projects in Pune. All this coming after a short break. Stay tuned.